Hey folks, this is Vince with Ads Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly review Megaquarium. This is a game that you can find on Steam for about 25 bucks. There's also a DLC available called Freshwater Frenzy. That's available for roughly 12 bucks or so. So what is Megaquarium? Well, first let me tell you that even when I was younger, I had a big fondness for simulator games, specifically business sims that allowed me to, well, run a business and try and be successful with it. And I really enjoyed playing Fish Tycoon way back in the day. There was a website called Big Fish Games, and on that site, I don't know if it's still around, but on that site, there was Fish Tycoon and some other Tycoon-esque games that were a lot of fun to play for its time. I don't think they'd hold up very well now. But anyway, so Megaquarium lets you manage your own fish aquarium park, so to speak. You've got this structure, and typically it's going to be populated, at least in the campaign mode, with a little thing here and there. And it's your job to complete the objectives of that scenario before moving on to the next one. If you've ever played Roller Coaster Tycoon, then you'll be somewhat familiar with the campaign style. In Roller Coaster Tycoon, it was, okay, there is this pre-existing park, it's got issues, fix it. You also have to do this, this, and this. Oh, this quest is now available. So it's similar to that in playstyle. Now, there is a Sandbox Mode, meaning that you can start from scratch. You don't have to worry about any of that. There is multiple difficulty settings for both the campaign and the Sandbox Mode. In fact, the Sandbox Mode is highly customizable. You can have everything unlocked right out of the gate. You can make everything available, but only, through research and so on. So the Sandbox Mode has a ton of different buttons for you to click. So if you don't like a campaign mode that forces you into a map going, okay, you need to fix this, then Sandbox is definitely the way to go. Now, I will say, in all of the campaign modes that I've played, all I did was I paused the game, I deleted everything, and then I just started from scratch. That's how I play campaign modes. I hate starting in a pre-existing location, and because my mindset, I prefer a certain way of doing things. I prefer things to be built a certain way or things to be organized a certain way. And to jump into a campaign mission where things are done against my OCD's wishes, then I'm going to have a problem with it. So I just delete everything, and it's possible to do that. And again, on the easier mode, running out of money is very difficult to do, so you don't have to worry about that. So in Megaquarium, in the campaign mode, it's a progressive tech tree in the sense that as you continue playing these campaign missions, your progress will carry over from one mission to the next. You'll start off in rank 1 prestige, and at rank 1 prestige, you're only going to have a couple of things, a couple of fish. But as you build these tanks and satisfy the fish's needs, you'll have to put in things like rocks and like leaves or just plants. Different fish will require different things. Temperature-wise, you'll have to either put heaters or coolers down depending on whether or not they like heat or cool specifically. You'll have to put down, possibly rocks or make the tank yay big, because whenever they grow into an adult, they're going to need this size tank in order to continue to flourish or to be happy. So you kind of have to, before you just stop, or just before you start putting fish into various tanks, you kind of have to think, okay, this fish is going to get this big. This fish requires this. I'm going to need room for all of these machines next to the tank because it requires a lot of filtering. This fish is a bully, meaning that it will pester other fish that are wimps. Yes, different fish in this game are classified as different things, like bullies, wimps. You've got starfish, crustaceans, and other fish. Certain fish will eat other fish, and other fish will harass other fish. So it's your job to, again, separate particular fish types into their own separate tanks. And typically you'll be doing that anyway, because like I said, some fish require certain temperatures. Some like it hot, some like it cold. And you can't build one giant tank, unfortunately. The tanks have a preset size limit. So yes, whenever you're building a tank, you can click and drag the tank to make it bigger, but typically you can't go beyond, like, say 4x4, 4x5, or, you can make it like a 3x3 if you want to, but it's not like you can extend this tank halfway across the map and just throw every fish you have into it. It's not going to let you do that. But anyway, so you're managing at the beginning of the campaign. You're going to be at rank 1, couple of fish here, couple of fish there. But as you satisfy these fish's needs, you'll rank up. And you'll be able to pick new technologies to unlock and to research. You'll also be able to unlock new structures. So, for example, you'll get like toilets and vending machines, and there are these book stands where people can buy books, or you can get balloon stands, or you can have these podiums where guest speakers can talk, and or your employees can talk and make everyone knowledgeable, similar to that of, say, like Zoo Tycoon. But yeah, you're going to be progressing. And if you beat the first campaign mission, everything that you've researched will carry over to the next one. The map is going to be different, but everything that you've researched up to that point. So if you didn't finish all of Prestige 1, all of the rank 1 stuff, then you'll still be able to pick up where you left off in the second campaign mission and continue unlocking all of that. So that's really cool. I like that style of progression, and there's a reason actually to stay at a map. Let's say that you've beat the current map that you're on. You don't have to end it. You can stay on that map, just continue researching until you've researched everything that you can possibly research, until the game lets you progress to the next rank in the next campaign mission. That's possible too. So there's also a first-person view. If you zoom in the camera enough, you'll be able to walk around in first person. You can even walk inside the tanks. You can walk through people. You can see what's going on behind the scenes. Your employees, by the way, will have various stats, like there's fitness and charisma. And then they have skills like fixing and how good are they at fixing the equipment, how good they are feeding the fish, how good are they, just doing various things, cleaning various things in general. So as they continue to work, they will level up, and you can actually upgrade their skills, so you can specialize certain employees in certain things, which is really cool. You can also customize the look of your tank. Again, over time, you're going to be unlocking more content. So you may not be able to do a whole bunch of things right away, but as you continue playing the game, you'll be unlocking even more content, which is, a lot of fun to do. That's one thing I enjoy doing in Roller Coaster Tycoon. So between finances and unlocking new fish and technology, and, there being a sandbox mode, multiple difficulty modes, and nearly 100 different species of livestock, all of that is a lot of fun. There's also, like I said, things that you're going to have to connect to your tanks to make the fish happy, but there's a pump that you can unlock eventually. So if there's not enough room to cram all of these machines next to the tank, you can build the tank, or you can build a pump like a certain distance away from the tank, and then put everything next to the pump, and then the pump will sort of just connect everything to that tank automatically, so that you're not cramming everything, trying to make it adjacent to the tank. So there's a lot of little things in this game that really make it fun for the player. Now, I do want to warn you that there is a bit of a learning curve, because, like I said, different fish require different things. You're going to be sometimes navigating the interface going, well, how do I do that? This fish needs this. Oh, okay, so I've got this mission I'm supposed to complete. Oh, I got this mail. How do I pick up a fish and put it over here? Okay, I got this piece of mail. It says I can buy this fish. Now, how do I buy it? Okay, I bought it. Now, what do I do with it? There's just this learning curve associated with how I do things in the interface. And recent patches have made it more manageable. Like, for example, there's now a it's like a tropical / cold water toggle on the very top of the fish menu, so you can toggle between the different fish types, so that you don't have to scan through all the different fish to see who wants what. So that's cool. So the developer is continuing to add quality of life updates to this game to make it even better. But for the first couple of hours of this game, you're going to be bouncing around a little bit going, okay, how do I do this? How do I do this? Okay, this is how I do this. This mail, I got this mail. What do I do? So just forewarning you, there is a learning curve associated with it. But all in all, it's fun. This is a game that I wholeheartedly recommend to anyone that enjoys any sort of simulator. Now, again, there is a DLC called the Freshwater Bundle. The Freshwater DLC, rather. Freshwater Frenzy. And that particular one introduces breeding, pH levels, and the like. I picked it up, but I have yet to play it. so I don't know too much about it. It does have very positive reviews on Steam, so it seems like it offers quite a bit. There's a new campaign, 5 new levels, 30 freshwater species, 7 new tank types, 4 accessories, dozens of new objects, 4 brand new paints to keep your aquarium looking fresh. I'm just reading off the Steam store page in case you couldn't tell. So yeah, do I recommend this one? Absolutely. Do I recommend the DLC? I haven't played it, but it looks good as well. It adds more content to the game, and again, the DLC is roughly $12 or so. So yeah, Megaquarium. It's an excellent little sim game. It's a game that I'm glad came along because there's not a whole lot of sim games like it. Again, Fish Tycoon way back in the day was like, ooh, this is cool. It's a Fish Tycoon game, but it really wasn't. I got to put fish in a tank and watch them die. Or I bred them. I dragged fish onto a little bowl and they bred. And oh, these 2 fish types bred into this particular fish type, and now I've got to discover all the fish types. That was annoying. But this is a true manage your own aquarium, simulator. So that's something I've been looking for a long time, and this game does it very, very well. So yes, absolutely pick this one up if you like simulators. If you guys haven't already, subscribed to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.